Hello, and welcome to the Pure Michigan Properties Podcast. My name is Dylan Mostyn, and I'm here with my lovely co-host,
Shalaunda, Wather.
What's up, Shalaunda?
Dylan, how you doing today?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I love this green dress on you.
Listen, you guys have to check out Burlington. I went into Burlington,
Ooh.
and I went to grab another watch. And I came out with this dress. It's my color, one of my favorite colors.
Mm-hmm.
And $17.99. I love it, a good deal.
What a good deal. Emerald green.
Yes.
Like, just we were talking about, like, the couches and everything. Remember, like, a couple weeks ago?
We were.
We were talking about how green could really just... I love the color green.
The colors of, what is it, the year or something? This year's colors.
It's color of money, and I like money, so...
And prosperity. That's what it is.
Damn.
That's what it is.
So, Shalaunda, we're on episode 20. 20.
Tell me, how does that make you feel?
I mean, like we talked about, I remember the first episode we filmed, and then we went to episode 5, and then we got to episode 10, did episode 15, and now we're in our 20s.
Yes, it feels good to be able to hit certain milestones, especially because we're still early on in our career.
For sure.
And so to be on episode 20, it just really excites me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I totally agree. I mean, just the growth. I love the conversations we've had so far. I think it's fantastic. It really is. I mean, I know for me, I've been getting a lot of great feedback about it, and it makes me happy. And I love doing it with you.
What's one of your favorite episodes?
My favorite episode, I think, was... I have to go back to the original, the first episode we ever filmed.
Okay.
Because it sparked the idea,
yes,
and it grew us to where we got today. And it talked about, like, our motivations, what got us here.
That's right.
And to me, it's, like, a heartfelt episode.
Absolutely. I would agree.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, I like the one, the rabbit in the hair.
That one, I think... I will never stop laughing at because I'm just rewatching it and I just I can't stop smiling.
That's it.
I think it's so funny. I mean, I know you told me you had the best feedback off that episode.
Yes, I did.
And I think it's one of our most played episodes, to be honest. I was looking back at the analytics and it looks like I think it was our top one. Besides our Big Y. Our Big Y was the number one. Okay. I think that one was our second.
The rabbit in the hair.
Correct.
Cool. And I've gotten great feedback as well off of the housing bubble. People really seem to I guess, enjoy that conversation just because that's something that they've really been wanting to know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. So it looks like we're off to a great start then with the podcast, right? I mean, we're literally... I know episode 20 seems like a lot of episodes, but compared to the big aspect of things, we're still in the very beginning.
Yeah, we're still in the beginning, and we need, our governor?
Oh, yeah, Sweden's still waiting.
Governor Whitmore, we're looking forward to having you on to our podcast. Hashtag the governor.
Give us a time and a date, and we'll be there.
Well, let's jump into it.
Let's jump into today's episode. So, let's talk about a quote of the day.
Yes, so... Nothing starts until you make it happen. They say to do what the clock does. Just keep going.
Ooh, I really like that one.
Just keep going.
Because that makes sense though, right? I mean, when you stop something and then you keep going, the more you go, the more action results you'll find.
That's right.
So I like that.
And failure is not an option. It's not even a thing unless we're talking maybe about technology. But in life,
fair enough.
I don't believe failure is an option. We learn those lessons. You know, we implement the change and we move forward.
Just keep moving. It's simple as that, right?
That's it.
Nothing more, nothing less. So, do you want to talk about what we're actually going to be talking about today?
So interestingly, we're talking about ghost towns, you guys.
Ghost towns.
We're talking about ghost towns. And so Dylan actually had come up with the idea. He said, hey, let's do a couple of fun episodes. And I'm all for it. And that was just an interesting topic.
Yeah. So I when I first got into the industry, I did a podcast with this guy, and one of the conversations we had was about like haunted houses, and so that drove a lot of interest in like my sphere, and like people were asking me about that. So when I was doing some research just about like real estate, ghost towns popped up. I'm like, that could be a really fun like subset episode of like kind of like when I did that podcast about haunted houses and now ghost towns. I feel like it could be an interesting kind of conversation. So I wanted to read you the definition of what a ghost town really is.
Yeah, talk to me. Tell me a little bit about it.
I pulled it up on the internet because I cannot just spit it out off the top of my head. But a ghost town is a deserted city, extinct town or abandoned city in an abandoned settlement. Usually one that contains substantial, visible remaining buildings and infrastructure such as roads. A town often becomes a ghost town because the economic activity that supported it, usually industrial or agricultural, has failed or ended for any reason. So, I mean, if like mining, digging for oil, like that's the reasons why that town is really has no more population there anymore.
And so it's interesting that that's the definition. I feel like, well, tell me this before we go further.
Yeah.
Where can we find these ghost towns in Michigan? Do we have, I'm sure we have some.
Yeah. So we do. So, I mean, I've never personally heard of these, and that makes sense because no one lives there, right? So I pulled up a list of a couple things, places that are ghost towns. So there's a place called Sheldrake. It's a little fishing village beyond Native Americans, and 1895, a lumbering operation moved in, and in 1899, it was sold to the copper mining company. In 1925, the lumber mill experienced its second fire and was burned completely down, which obviously caused its operation to stop.
Oh, wow.
So that's why it's no longer active population over there. There's another place called Emerson, which is located in Lake Superior. Emerson was once a bustling town founded in 1882 by a lumberman. This town thrived around the sawmill originally built there. In 1912, the mill closed down because fishing took over as the main source of income. By 1950, this town was vacant and people had taken pretty much everything with them. So as soon as that operation ceased, they all just moved right out. Now, I guess the question really is can people move into a ghost town?
Well, why not? Well,
right, let's have that discussion.
Yeah, well, let's have that discussion.
What does that look like, right? So, let's say, Shalaunda, would you like to buy a house in a ghost town with me?
Well.
Oh, okay. I would automatically say yes.
Yes. Well, after consideration, I would say yes, Dylan. So let's go on that journey.
So let's talk about what that would look like, right? So obviously no one else would be living there. It would just be the two of us in the town, right? We might still have some buildings popping up, but really the livable aspect of it probably isn't really there as much. Like you're not going to go down the road and see a Myers or a Target.
Well, that's okay. We create one, right? And so how do we create that in that environment, right?
Start
by purchasing the land. Building our own, improvements on the land and things like that. I think that for me, I wouldn't mind living in a ghost town because that gives me the freedom to do what I want to do, right?
You know what I just heard off what you basically said is back to what we do is invest in real estate, right? Because if we buy the land, build it back up, people will move back in.
Absolutely.
It's just because those operations failed, so people moved out, right?
Yes.
But if you bring those operations back in, people start moving back in, right? I mean, that could be any town.
Absolutely.
Right? It's not just because a specific area they were in. It's just because the area that they were in, it just didn't work for what they were using it for.
How would you utilize the space? I hear you say that, hey, we bring these things back in, these resources, these jobs, these manufacturing, yada yada. What would you use it for?
So,
help me imagine your space.
So, I mean, if we're talking, this is unrealistic. I would just love to live in a ghost town where like no one's around. It'd be kind of interesting. Probably I'd live there for a year and then be like, hey, I need to talk to some people. I want to go down the road and like hang out with someone. But like just kind of experience like the quietness. Like no one's around you. You get a whole how many acres of land it is to yourself, right? But realistically, to make a town work, you do have to be income producing. You have to make some kind of money. I mean, the world's not free, unfortunately.
That's right.
But so you have to figure out how to bring jobs there, how to bring people there, right? You have to figure out how to make a system work.
That's right.
To where the system works for you.
That's right.
So I think those are the challenges, especially with these ghost towns, that they never figured out how to make it work. And I think that's actually an interesting idea. If you have money, you can come in, invest in real estate, and make it work. But it's going to take a lot of effort, for sure.
And so, for starters, who do you think would be the best type of person to come in? Because when I think of it, Dylan, I'm thinking, and this is me, right? If I were to move to a ghost town, I'm probably doing everything that I would love to do that I haven't been able to do in the inner city. And so that means like I'm ATVing every day.
Yes.
We're going to do some archery.
Yes.
We're going to have a party. Like, we're going to plan our own food and things like that.
I feel like that's kind of what you're talking about. It's like it's kind of someone who loves the adventure. Yeah. Right? It's not someone who is very like, oh, I'm going to go work in my office from 9 to 5, because it's not going to work like that, right?
Right.
You have to be, like, that's kind of, because you have to build that land back up. Right now it's nothing, because no one's lived there. No one's making improvements on that land. So it's really that person who's willing to put in that work, to bring that land back up to speed and make it great again, really.
Make it great again.
Make real estate great again.
That's it. And you know what? Like you even mentioned, investing, right? This is the conversation really surrounding real estate investing, right? I feel like it's the perfect opportunity because one gets to make their own.
They have control of the land.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, whoever owns the land is the wealthiest person, right?
Right.
Because land is a scarce, what's the word?
That's a scarce resource.
Scarce resource, yes, thank you.
Yeah, it's a scarce resource.
Land is a scarce resource.
Yeah.
You can't get more of it. But you can always keep building buildings, you can always build houses and stuff. But if you don't own the land of it, you can't do that, right? And that's why I say the people who own the land are the richest people in this world.
That's right.
Because you can't get that, can't keep building that.
Yeah.
So I think someone who genuinely understands how land works and how to make it, build it back up, that's the kind of person that would be the best fit. And like I hear people talking about all the time, like invest in real estate, invest in apartments, invest in multifamily, right? Invest in single family. Invest in a ghost town. Invest in towns. Go big or go home, right?
All the way. How about a whole town?
Listen, it's like I hear you, Shalaunda. It's like, okay, invest in a town. Let's talk about that. Let's become income producing crazy, right?
That's the mindset. That's a mindset.
People think like this. You need to go big or...
You need to go big or go home, like you said.
Let's buy a town.
That's why, maybe I think, what's the first step?
Get in contact with the great realtor.
Get in contact with the great realtor, you guys. And we'll help you buy towns.
That can be our niche.
Yes. We're not going to buy a single property.
Don't come to me for a single family. We're going for towns over here.
Absolutely. I like that.
You're looking to buy Emerson Town? We got you.
Ta-da.
Give us a call.
But here's the thing, right? How many people do you know or think are aware of, these ghost towns? Because honestly, I've heard of a ghost town before. I never thought that we had ghost towns in Michigan.
Same.
Until, recently.
Right, I mean, I see like the movies, the TV shows and stuff, but I never put much thought about it afterwards. One, because to be honest, I've never even understood why a ghost town becomes a ghost town, but like after reading the definition and going through it and doing some research on my end, it makes sense, right? If the town can't support the people in it, the people are out. Right? I mean, we've seen that throughout history where people get up and move their stuff because the area doesn't work for what their needs are, right?
Yes.
So they move to a place that can sustain, where they are able to live happily, and it makes sense. But now the real question is, how do we make that land make sense for who should be buying it or should be living there? So I think each piece of land would be different for the different use of it.
Absolutely.
But I think there's definitely people out there who it could make sense for. It's just finding those people, right?
Right. We're going through it this morning. My gut is telling me yes.
We have a special guest, guys. Both our guts at this point.
They just decide to chime in.
This is... It's like, hey, I'm here too. That's funny.
My goodness,
I was just talking and I'm like, are you interrupting me? Excuse you.
That is so funny.
That's hilarious.
Like, well, I have something to say.
No, yeah, it's like, you shut up, I'm talking now. That's hilarious. That was so, I like heard something and I was like,
wait a minute.
I was like trying to listen. I'm like, wait. Yeah. And then you started laughing. I'm like, yeah. That's funny. So yes, Shalaunda's gut is telling you it's the gut feeling.
Yeah.
Get a ghost town.
My gut is telling me, or telling you guys to get started now. Figure it out. How you see fit.
Yes.
And we'll work through getting, helping secure finances. Well, and just planning out that journey map.
For sure. I mean, I think if you're investing in like I said, investing in real estate, buy the whole damn town.
Buy the whole damn town.
Don't just buy a house. Buy the town.
Be great.
Be great. And on that note, I think we're going to wrap this episode up.
Yeah, I think my stomach is bad.
So Shalaunda, if they're looking to buy a ghost town, how do they get in contact with you?
Well, as always, I'm more than happy to, service your inquiries and requests and things like that. So reach out to me by calling me or texting me at 586-339-8321. I'll say that a little bit slower. 586-339-8321. That is my direct line. I'd love to hear from you. Or you can find me at Shalaunda, SHALAUNDA.kw.com. Dylan, let's hear from you.
Best way to get in contact with me if you're looking to buy a ghost town is to call or text to 248-891-9860. Or you can check out my website, dylanmostyn.com, spelled DYLANMOSTYN.com. And I look forward to having a conversation with you.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys. We will see you on the next week's episode.
So stay tuned. Oh, really quickly before we end.
Yes.
Coming up May 17th, and I said that I would share this in a previous episode. It should be a Saturday. If I'm not correct, then please know it's the second Saturday in May that the Eastern Market is having Flower Day. So I look forward to seeing everyone Flower Day.
We'll see you there.
Bye.
Bye, guys.